Welcome to this deep dive into amphibians. We're going to spend the next few minutes understanding a type of animal group called amphibians. We will see common examples of amphibians, where they are found, their characteristics, and some fun facts about them. So stay till the end of this video. All right, let's take a super quick look at our adventure map for today. We'll be answering what amphibians are, where they live, some common examples, their unique characteristics, and wrapping it all up with 5 mind-blowing fun facts.
So, what exactly are amphibians? Let's unlock our first codex entry and find out.
I absolutely love this, because the word amphibian comes directly from Greek, and it literally translates to double life. How cool is that? Most amphibians begin their lives in the water, looking basically like tiny, swimming, aquatic aliens. Then, they go through this amazing transformation to conquer the land. They're cold-blooded vertebrates, which means, well, they have a backbone just like you and me, but they can't control their own body heat.
Moving right along, where are they found? Let's explore some amphibian habitats.
Because of their totally unique biology, these guys absolutely need to stay wet. This means they practically live in a constant full-body moisturizer routine. If you go searching for them, you'll want to look near freshwater. Think ponds, lakes, and streams. You'll also spot them in wetlands, damp forests, lush rainforests, and just relaxing and shaded, humid spots right near rivers.
On the flip side, you will definitely not find them hanging out with penguins in Antarctica or wandering through dry sand dunes. They are rarely found in dry deserts or freezing environments because their super sensitive skin would dry out way too fast. They really need that moisture to survive.
Next up, let's look at some common amphibian examples. Time to meet the locals.
This group has awesome variety. You've got your jumping, hopping frogs and bumpy toads, but you also have sleek, lizard-like salamanders and little swimming newts. Even though they look pretty different from one another, they all belong to the exact same animal family. Now let's look at the characteristics of amphibians and check out their biological blueprints.
Characteristic number 1, they are ectothermic. That's just a really cool science word for cold-blooded. Amphibians cannot control their body temperature internally. Instead, their body heat completely changes based on whatever environment they're in. Because they're ectothermic, they get super energetic and active in warm weather, but they basically have to slow way down and hibernate when it gets chilly out.
Characteristic number 2 is all about their skin. Unlike reptiles, amphibians have soft, moist skin with absolutely no scales. The crucial word here is permeable. This means their skin acts just like a soft kitchen sponge, soaking up oxygen and water. It's awesome because it helps them literally breathe right through their skin, but it also makes them extremely sensitive to pollution and drying out. Let's move to characteristic 3 and see how this builds into an epic life cycle called metamorphosis. First, eggs are laid in the water. Those hatch into swimming larvae, like tadpoles that have gills. Then, the real magic happens. They gradually grow lungs and limbs, and finally transform into land-walking adult amphibians. It's for sure one of their most unique features.
Trait number 4 is their dual breathing system. You guys, they basically have superpower breathing abilities. They can breathe in multiple ways depending on how old they are. They utilize gills when they're young larvae, lungs when they grow into adults, and here's the craziest part, they breathe through their skin their entire lives.
For characteristic 5, let's look at how they start out. Unlike bird eggs or reptile eggs, amphibian eggs have no hard shell to protect them. They're usually soft, jelly-like eggs. Because they lack that protective armor, these eggs have to be laid directly in water or very moist surroundings. Otherwise, they just won't survive.
And characteristic number 6, the number 3. That is the exact number of chambers in an amphibian's simple heart. Mammals, like you and me, have a 4-chambered heart, but amphibians only have 3, which allows some of their oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood to mix together. While it's a bit less efficient than ours, it's perfectly suited for their unique energy needs in the wild.
Okay, we've covered the habitat, the life cycle, and the deep science, but are you ready to unlock the rarest, most bizarre creature codex entries? Let's get into it.
Let's dive into 5 fun amphibian facts. These are basically bizarre biological superpowers.
Fact number 1. You see how stunning and bright those anime-like colors are? Well, they are actually a giant warning sign to predators. The poison dart frog is literally one of the most toxic animals on Earth. Those bright colors scream at hungry predators to back off. In fact, indigenous people have even used this incredible frog's toxins on the tips of their hunting arrows. Fact number 2 is all about ultimate healing. The totally adorable axolotl has the ultimate video game health regeneration cheat code. It can regenerate, meaning it can literally grow back lost limbs. It can even regrow parts of its heart and sections of its brain. Scientists are heavily studying this amazing ability right now to learn more about healing.
Fact number 3, 20. Some frogs can jump 20 times their own body length. Their strong hind legs are specially adapted for these massive leaps, which helps them escape predators in a flash. To put that into perspective, that's like you jumping from one side of the school cafeteria all the way to the other in a single bound. No way, right?
Fact number 4 sounds straight out of a science fiction movie. Imagine having an invisible belly. The glass frog's skin is so clear and transparent that you can literally see right through it. You can see its tiny heart beating, its internal organs, and even its intestines working inside.
And our final fun fact, number 5, balloon singers. Frogs use croaking sounds to communicate, especially when they're looking for a mate. To make sure they are heard loud and clear, male frogs pump up a special vocal sac in their throat, inflating it just like a giant balloon. This acts like an amplifier, making their croaking songs incredibly loud.
So, there you have it. From breathing through permeable, sponge-like skin to completely transforming their bodies through metamorphosis and even regrowing limbs, amphibians are incredibly adaptable survivors that beautifully connect the water directly to the land. Next time it rains, go take a look outside. You might just find a hidden superhero living right in your own backyard.
If you find the video informative, please like the video. Thanks.